Welcome to Oak Tree Stories, timeless tales rooted in India. Here you'll find gentle, thoughtful tales drawn from our rich storytelling traditions, from ancient fables and folklore to heartwarming slices of modern Indian life. Each story is carefully chosen and lovingly crafted to be age appropriate and calming, with just a touch of wonder. So come, get cozy, and let the story begin. I'm Shalini, your storyteller. And today's story comes from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Among the many tribes who call these islands home are the Onge people, one of the world's oldest surviving communities. For generations, they have lived close to the forest and the sea, carrying their knowledge in stories. Stories that teach, warn, and protect. Today's tale is one such story. A story about a boy named Ono and the day his quick thinking saved his people. Are you ready to listen? Then sit back, get cozy, and let's begin. A long time ago, on a bright sunny day, the children in a village near the sea were playing on the shore. They built sand castles, they collected seashells, they wove crowns of seaweed, and they laughed as they splashed in the water. Then something strange happened. The shoreline began to recede. The sea pulled back further and further, leaving behind a stretch of beach no one had ever seen before. The children squealed with delight. They ran forward, chasing crabs, picking up shells that were usually hidden beneath the waves. But one boy, Ono, did not join them. He remembered something his grandfather had told him. If you ever see the shoreline recede, his grandfather warned, run to high ground, for it means a great wave is coming. Ono's heart began to race. He shouted to his friends, "Come back! We must go to the cliffs! We must warn the village!" But the other children only laughed. They wanted to keep playing. So Ono thought quickly. He gathered dry coconut leaves, tied them into a bundle, and lit them into a torch. "If you won't come," he shouted, "I'll set fire to the trees near the cliff." Terrified, the children chased after him. Through the village they ran, and when the adults saw Ono leading the children in fear, they too followed, worried and confused. At last they all reached the cliff. The children began to complain. "He wanted to burn the trees," they cried. The elders scolded Ono. "How could you think of harming the trees? They're like our parents." Ono stayed silent. He knew they would not believe his reason. And then an elder cried out and pointed. Down below, the sea had changed. It was no longer the sea at all, but a great wall of water. A roaring wave, towering, unstoppable, hurtling towards the land. The wave struck, thundering through the village, tearing it apart in a single breath. Yet on the hilltop, Ono's people still stood, hearts pounding, but alive. Alive because he had remembered. Alive because he had listened. And that, dear listeners, was a boy named Ono. A folk tale from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands told by the Onge people of Little Andaman. The Onge are one of the island's oldest tribes. They are expert honey gatherers, guided by deep respect for the land and the spirits that dwell within it. It is said that this very story helped the Onge people recognize the warning signs of the 2004 tsunami. And because they remembered Ono's tale, they fled to higher ground in time. A story that once saved a people and continues to remind us that wisdom often comes from those who came before us. And sometimes The smallest voice carries the greatest truth. If you enjoyed this tale, you can find more at www.oaktreebooks.in/Oak Stories, where your support helps us continue sharing timeless stories. This week, we'd like to thank Iris for sending us a beautiful picture inspired by our story, The Elephant and the Sparrow. Iris is 6.5 years old and lives in Trivandrum, Kerala. Thank you, Iris. Your artistic skills are truly amazing, and your drawing is proudly displayed on our social media pages. If you are inspired by Ono's story or any of our other stories, you too can send us your artwork. We'd love to feature them on our social media pages and give you a special shout out in a future episode. Grown-ups, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Oak Tree Stories for more stories, updates, and glimpses into our world of storytelling. Until next time, dear listener, may you always remember the voices of the elders, for in their stories, there are lessons that endure.